Vanakkam Chennai, Nana Chennai ek special car owner Paaka Vandareke. Surprised? This build is full of surprises too. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Chennai. I'm here to test out the fastest 2-liter TSI in the country, and it is inside this Audi TT. Let's check it out. Let's cut straight to the chase and talk about what makes this Audi TT an absolute supercar slayer. Under the hood, it comes with a 2-liter TSI that you would get in a VRS 230, but it comes brimmed with mods. I've got my handy list right here. Let's get to it. It comes with a 4-inch decat downpipe from Traxlag, a DO88 intercooler, intake and inlet pipe, a CTS turbo inlet, a TM Performance 70mm charge pipe with turbo muffler delete, a brisk racing spark plug. It gets an EQT Vortex XL turbo with 980cc multi-port injection kit, a Tsunami brushless low pressure fuel pump, and a grounding kit from EQT. Snow Performance Stage 2 water meth injection kit, Precision Raceworks 4-bar map sensor kit, and last but not the least, a Fuel-It Flex fuel kit with ethanol content analyzer. This car is currently running a 95 RON map pushing close to 500 horsepower, and in a 100 RON map that figure goes up by 80 bhp. Yeah, and this has still not even run ethanol ever in its life, so the headroom for power is intense. Many days after the shoot, the car had finally been to the dyno and we've got some official numbers. When running on a 100 RON map, the car produced 543 horsepower. Are you driving something like this when you could be driving something like this? Same boring cars, nowhere to find the good stuff. Wait, these are for sale? Your dream car is just a click away. TDH Classifieds. Time to get yourself the car of your dreams. The Audi TT has had a pretty tumultuous past globally. When it was first launched, it was considered a very feminine car, considered for people who are going to the hairdresser and people who take care of themselves. The second generation was a little bit better, with a little bit of inspiration from the R8, but it was still pretty soft looking. In the Gen 3, Audi said, "F that, we are making a baby R8." And that is what I love about the Gen 3 TT. It has the same proportions as the TT we all used to know about, but it just has more muscles and more chiseled lines, making it look like a much more muscular body. And that is exactly where it looks like a baby R8. When it comes to looks, this has only one difference, and that is that the car was originally yellow. Now it's wrapped in an Innos-Tech wrap in green. And apart from just looking like a baby R8, it also goes like a baby R8. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. But before we take the Audi R8, I mean TT, out for a drive, let's check out the interior. Like any Audi, it's top-notch. The build quality is excellent and I absolutely love the way it looks in here. You get this beautiful flat bottom steering wheel, and right in front of you is Audi's virtual cockpit. It displays all of your important information clearly. There's no central infotainment screen, which actually gives the interior a clean, minimalistic vibe. Even the AC controls are integrated into the vents, and using them feels a little bit like operating a spaceship. The seats strike a perfect balance between sporty and comfortable, making the driving experience of the Audi TT a rather versatile one. Now, while I have been blessed with a 500 horsepower Audi TT to drive with, I've also been cursed with Chennai traffic, and this is the kind of car that you need a lot of space to open up even for those couple of seconds. The way this moves and shift speed is ridiculous. Yes, below 4500 RPM, it is quite naturally aspirated since this turbo is absolutely massive. But once you hit spool, brother, you are in for a rocket ride. I have never experienced such late spool in a car ever, and it is honestly addictive. Soham is the kind of guy that loves cars with late spool, and yeah, he likes all the wheels spinning everywhere and all. Usually with VRSs in this setup with an EQT Vortex and an all-wheel drive setup, will just not lose grip. But this one, yeah, stamp on the throttle and you will feel all four wheels go, hello, what's going on? This is too much. And it's lovely. Now that being said, this, yes, has a lot of power, has a lot of capability, but it's missing somewhere, and that is its handling department. Currently, it's bone stock in terms of steering, suspension and brakes, which if you're going to take this car to the track, yes, you're going to be really fast on the straights, but in the corners, this thing is going to wash out really easily, especially now since you've got so much more power and less stopping power. So yeah, next steps for this car should be brakes and suspension, because if you're going to be chucking this car into a corner, one, you're going to be carrying much more momentum since there's so much more speed, and two, body roll is quite noticeable in the car. And yes, it is a simple car to drive in the city, making it quite comfortable, but when it comes to pushing the car, you want it to handle nicely, and with this much power, you need supporting mods. There is no two ways about it.
But the fact is that this car will never be seeing a track or even the ghat roads. This TT is built with a purpose, and that is to demolish the drag strip every time it gets on it. To be honest, the car isn't even driven around that much on public roads since it's not meant to be a street car. It is a drag car, and it delivers on it each and every time. Now this TT was built last year just before the Valley Run, and it set a bonkers time of 10.6 seconds in a quarter mile, which officially broke all records and claimed itself as the fastest stock block 2-liter in the country, which of course is FMSCI approved. But the real question that everybody is going to ask is, how much does it actually cost to build a 10.6 second TT? So here's the breakdown. A Traxlag 4-inch decat downpipe, 90,000 rupees. A DO88 intercooler intake and inlet pipe, 1.6 lakh rupees. TM Performance 70mm charge pipe and turbo muffler delete, 60,000 rupees. Brisk Racing spark plugs, 8 grand. EQT Vortex XL Turbo, 2.6 lakhs. Tsunami brushless low pressure fuel pump, 1.7 lakh rupees. An MPI kit, 1.5 lakh rupees. EQT grounding kit, 18,000. Snow Performance Stage 2 water meth kit, 90,000. Precision Raceworks 4-bar map sensor, 24,000. A Fuelit Flex fuel kit with an ethanol sensor for 75,000 rupees. BFI Stage 1 mounts, 1.1 lakh rupees. An ECU and TCU tune from Venom Performance, 2 lakh rupees. And the final bill, a whopping 14.15 lakhs. A hefty price tag, no doubt, but when you're talking about a TT that does 10.6 seconds with headroom to go even faster, I think that's a pretty good deal.
So there you go, guys. The coolest, most capable platform to build a 2-liter TSI in India is the Audi TT, as of yet. This car is so far away from stock, yet it still has so much headroom in terms of power that it's so impressive. And it still hasn't even gotten any handling mods yet. Now time for the shocker. You can buy an Audi TT in the second-hand market for what, 40 lakh rupees, and build it up to this kind of spec for maybe what, 20 lakh rupees. So for close to 60 lakh rupees, you could get yourself into the 10-second club. Yeah, let that sink in. And on that bombshell, time for me to leave. Huge shout out to Octi Girl, the fastest female in India, to let me drive her fastest position. And a huge shout out to Sharan from Wagmaster, the mastermind behind this build. It takes a lot of homework and a lot of effort to make a car this affordable go this fast. Very impressive. And last but not the least, shout out to Brahmos and Kittu for making this shoot happen. Thank you so much for watching. Do let us know your thoughts on the Audi TT in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you.